So here I am at the Rosicrucian Library. I'm actually at the Rosicrucian Park here in San Jose, California, but this is the Rosicrucian Library. It opens at noon. I'll go back in there in a little bit. But I thought I'd give you a stroll around the campus or Rosicrucian Park. This is the Grand Temple, and we'll walk by that toward the end. Rosicrucian Park back in the day was really a Garden of Eden with all just full of beautiful roses everywhere, and well, we can't go that way. We'll have to go around this way. Lots of beautiful roses, and they spent a lot of water to keep it up. But like everything else in California, water became an issue, and so they went to more environmentally friendly landscaping. That's the famous Egyptian museum and temple. Hi. There's a lot of people that like to come and walk through the grounds because they're peaceful. The energy here is really nice. I am an active member of the Rosicrucian Order AMORC, have been for about 12 years. I'm also a Martinist with the traditional Martinist order. And the TMO is actually going to have their conventicle today. There's 3 levels to the Martinist degree structure, traditional Martinist order, and it's associate, initiate, and superior. I am currently an initiate and should have my superior soon. The Rosicrucian Order AMORC was founded, brought to the United States by Harvey Spencer Lewis a little bit before World War I, and bought this property in the early 1900s, and it started off with just an administration building, then it grew. This is the fountain right here, and that was the Rosicrucian Research Institute where we had a long time ago, but now my understanding is that it's going to become the new Alchemy Museum. So the park comprises an entire city block with various buildings and other places kind of intermixed within. Now I won't go in here, this is for members only, but this is the resting place of, and I am a member, but just for the sacredness of the space. I don't want to do a live stream in there. Harvey Spencer Lewis and his son, Ralph Lewis, who were both the imperators of the Rosicrucian Order. And it's a silent space as well, so I don't want to talk as I go in there. This building here, I believe, is the back part of the administration building. A lot of the buildings here at Rosicrucian Park are not in use today. The order, like other things, has shrunk in membership, and in order to be more environmentally responsible, a lot of the business of the order can be conducted remotely. So that's kind of what they've been doing today. I really don't know what's in the buildings right now. This is the little amphitheater space that we use sometimes for outdoor lessons or meditations. This space has actually really been cleaned up since I was here last time. Hello to Lyman King and Beadrill Gaming. Subscribe and like to this channel, folks. This is a little outdoor temple space here at Rosicrucian Park. Welcome to the live stream, guys. This is actually my first time doing a live stream, so I apologize if it's not exactly as professional as some. I'm kind of learning. I'm at Rosicrucian Park in San Jose, California, and I'm here for the Mystical Weekend that takes place every month for members of the order. On Saturday of the Mystical Weekend, we have a traditional Martinist order gathering that takes place for members of the traditional Martinist order. There's some really pretty fish. And then on Sunday, we have the initiations into the different degrees of the Rosicrucian Order Amorc. Rosicrucian Order is a mystical fraternity. It's an initiatory fraternity. This month, we're doing the 10th degree. There are 12 degrees total. Now, this is the administration building. We'll walk by that in a minute on the other side. It's really pretty. A lot of the architecture here at Rosicrucian Park is in an Egyptian theme. And that was done for a reason, because the order traces its historical lineage back to the Egyptians. It's a Western mystery tradition, the Rosicrucian order. And they even go back farther historically than that, to Atlantis. This is a little meditation garden. Now this is a newer feature since I was here a couple years ago. Over here, some more wild spaces. Again, this used to be a real Garden of Eden, if you will, out here, but due to California's lack of water, the order has decided to plant more native plants, or allow native species to thrive, so we don't have to use as much water. The Grand Temple, which I'll show you over here in a minute, and I'll try to talk a little bit about the Grand Temple. The Grand Temple is a net zero temple. It's totally ran on solar power. The whole majority of this whole campus, I believe, is now. So it's got a zero carbon footprint. Of course, this is the parking area. I kind of came through here. If you ever come and visit the Rosicrucian Park, this is a great place to park right here. I'm going to go walk in front of the Grand Temple. You're kind of seeing the back door of Rosicrucian Park right now. And right here it says, "Welcome to Rosicrucian." This is our labyrinth up here. Open daily from 8 to sunset, so we'll take a look at that as soon as we get over here. Here's some information on the labyrinth. We'll go over here and look at the labyrinth really quickly. For those of you who haven't walked through a labyrinth, it's really an outline on the ground. And I'm going to talk kind of quietly here because this is a meditative spot. You can see there's an outline on the ground, and people just walk, and gives them a point of focus as they walk around the labyrinth here. And again, there are native species of plants here, and I'm going to talk a little quietly because I don't want to disturb somebody in their meditation, but a lot of these plants are connected to the 4 elements. And again, you can find all this information at rosicrucian.org if you're interested in more information about the order. So we're coming over to the Grand Temple. This temple is the Grand Temple for the orders. This is the orders. Actually, this whole park is the headquarters of the Rosicrucian Order, the English-speaking Grand Lodge for the Americas. And so this is our temple, every Grand Lodge. So the order's broken into different Grand Lodges around the world, and this is the temple for the English-speaking Grand Lodge right here. And then we'll end a tour over here. We'll go by the world-famous Rosicrucian Egyptian Museum. It's almost time for me to go. I'm going to go into the library over here after I'm done with the live stream and do some reading. Again, that's the library right there. You can see the Egyptian design. The library, if you come here, is a good place to hang out. You can sit in there and read. They got a restroom. Fairly nice people. Actually, I'm going to walk this way to the library. Or to the museum. Some pretty roses over there. We're going to walk over here to the Egyptian Museum. The Egyptian Museum is it's famous worldwide. Actually, it was started by the original imperator for the Rosicrucian Order, Amorc, H. Spencer Lewis, and he was a collector of Egyptian artifacts. And that collection grew into what is now the Rosicrucian Museum. And the Rosicrucian Museum is enjoyed by people from all around the world, and children in the community come and for school field trips and everything to learn about Egyptian history and whatnot. You notice Francis Bacon Auditorium. Francis Bacon was a popular Rosicrucian in history. The order's very proud of our association with him. And this is the Rosicrucian Egyptian Museum. And it's a beautiful, beautiful museum. I recommend if you're in San Jose, we'll walk up this way. If you're in San Jose, I recommend you come and visit. It's a jewel in the crown of the Rosicrucian Order. And I'll pull out so you can see what it looks like from the front. It's pretty amazing. It's hard to take it all in, but this is the entrance to the museum. And you can see some really pretty Egyptian themed decorations and plants. The planetarium, as you can see, this is the outside border of the park. The planetarium is right over here, And actually, my understanding was, I could be wrong, I think this is one of the first planetariums in the United States. And it's built in a Moorish, what they call a Moorish style. It's a Moorish style building. Get the words out of my mouth. And this is it right here. This is the planetarium. It is not open. I have yet to be in here, and I've always wanted to be. So, that concludes my first live stream of this channel. If you watched it, you enjoy it, like and subscribe, tell your friends, leave a comment. I'm trying to build this channel up. And as you can tell if you look at some of the videos, I have a lot of things on there about the Hare Krishnas and Freemasonry and Rosicrucian order, Martinism, all things that I actively take part in and I'm interested in. And I hope to make this a channel. I mean, it's not going to be just spiritual type stuff. I mean, it's going to be just about everything. That's kind of why I gave it the name I did. And I hope to get to do some more live streams. So I'm here in San Jose for the Mystical Weekend, here at the Rosicrucian Order Amark. But right now, I'm going to run across the street to Starbucks.